Healer chosen one, this message has found you, not by accident, not by chance, but by the precise orchestration of the unseen forces that watch over your journey. There is a reason the world seems to bring you those who carry shadows heavier than their years. There is a reason the broken, the lost, and the weary are drawn to your light as moths to a flame. Tonight, you will understand why. Tonight, the universe is speaking directly to your spirit. You have always sensed it, haven't you? The invisible pull toward those who hurt, those whose hearts carry cracks that mirror your own hidden pain. You feel their energy before they even speak. Their sadness resonates in the hollow places of your soul. You wonder why your empathy is never empty, why your compassion always seems to flow toward those who are shattered. And in that wondering, there is a quiet frustration, a gentle ache, a sacred confusion. Because part of you knows you are not here merely to exist, but to carry, to witness, to heal. Broken souls are drawn to you because they recognize a sanctuary in your presence, a reflection of divine safety, even if only for a moment. They are seeking what you naturally radiate, understanding, light, and the courage to face what they have buried for so long. And yet, chosen one, this is not a burden, it is a calling. It is your soul's quiet power that allows you to illuminate paths others cannot yet see. And chosen one, before we go deeper, pause for a moment, hit subscribe, and comment, "I received this," if your spirit is already responding. Because this message is about to speak directly to you. Feel the pulse of divine timing in your chest, the stirrings of recognition and validation that whisper, "You are exactly where you need to be." The truth of why you attract broken souls is about to unravel before your eyes. Each revelation will feel like it was written for your heart alone, a message long awaited and prophetically aligned. Your empathy, your sensitivity, your sacred resonance, all of it has a purpose far greater than you have yet imagined. And as you listen, allow yourself to lean in, because the hidden truth is coming, and it will illuminate not only them, but the deeper, untold mysteries of your own soul. Chosen one, have you ever felt that the world moves differently around you? That your presence is quietly noticed even when no one speaks? That is your healing frequency at work, a sacred resonance encoded into your very being, a vibration of restoration, of light, and of subtle power. It is the song of your soul, a melody that whispers into the invisible threads, connecting every wounded heart you encounter. This is not merely energy, it is a divine signature, a code written into your essence that calls to those who are lost, lonely, or broken. You are not seeking them. They are seeking you. The universe has attuned you to the currents of human suffering in a way that few can comprehend. Others feel their shadows soften in your presence, their fear ease with the sound of your voice. Their hearts recognize a sanctuary in the quiet glow of your spirit. Your empathy is not ordinary. It is a luminous compass that guides lost souls back toward themselves. But this power is subtle, often invisible, and yet it is incredibly potent. It is a soft yet undeniable force, a spiritual magnetism that draws those in pain toward the light you carry without even asking. Have you noticed how some people are inexplicably drawn to you, often carrying burdens they cannot share with anyone else? Chosen one, this is your frequency at work. Healing is not always about words, about advice, or about fixing. It is about presence. Your energy communicates in ways that transcend language. A glance, a smile, a quiet sitting together. These are instruments of your unique resonance, notes of a song that echoes in the hearts of those who have forgotten how to feel safe. Understanding your healing frequency means understanding that this is not a random gift, but a sacred purpose. And yet, chosen one, with this power comes responsibility. Your energy is precious, and the world will often test the limits of your compassion. It is essential that you learn to honor this sacred vibration without letting it be consumed by the brokenness that seeks you. Ask yourself, how can I radiate light without dimming my own flame? How can I be present for others without losing sight of the sanctuary within me? Learning to recognize, nurture, and protect your healing frequency is not just self-care. It is the key to maintaining your alignment with your divine purpose. This energy, this sacred resonance, is a gift the universe entrusted to you before you even took your first breath. It is a language older than words, older than time itself, speaking through your presence, your heart, and your subtle acts of kindness. Every soul you touch, every heart you ease, is proof that your vibration matters, that your essence is a beacon of hope in a world that often forgets the power of gentle light. So, chosen one, as you move through your days, pause and feel it, the quiet pulse of your healing frequency. Notice how it interacts with those around you, how it calms, how it restores. Allow yourself to embrace this sacred resonance fully, to honor it, and to understand that this is the very way the universe speaks through you. In doing so, you do not merely heal others, you awaken them, you guide them back to themselves, and you fulfill the divine promise written into your soul before the world ever knew your name. Chosen one, have you ever felt it? That subtle pull, that almost magnetic sensation when certain people enter your life? It is as if an unseen hand guides them to your presence, as though your soul itself has whispered across the cosmos, signaling safety, understanding, and acceptance. These wounded souls, the ones carrying invisible scars, are drawn to you not by chance, not by coincidence, but because your energy resonates with what they have longed for, yet could not articulate. They feel it in the quiet strength of your spirit, in the calm rhythm of your presence, and in the warmth of a heart that has known suffering yet refuses to harden. There is a mystical recognition at work here, chosen one. Their brokenness seeks your light because, without even realizing it, they are looking for the reflection of hope, the embodiment of empathy, and the gentle reassurance that someone, anyone, truly sees them. Their pain mirrors the unspoken depths of your own journey, and in that mirror, both of you find a subtle awakening. Have you noticed how certain people seem to arrive precisely when you are ready for them? As if their struggles exist to teach you more about your own resilience and divine calling? These connections are not accidental. They are orchestrated by a higher wisdom, a cosmic intelligence that aligns souls in ways that the mind cannot yet comprehend. When a wounded soul steps into your orbit, they may carry confusion, anger, or sadness that feels like a storm, yet your presence becomes a quiet harbor. This is your gift, chosen one, to provide a space where brokenness can exist without judgment, where pain is met with understanding rather than avoidance. But with this gift comes the profound awareness that not all who are drawn to you are ready to heal. Some arrive only to release shadows temporarily, others to teach you discernment, and some to mirror the resilience you have cultivated through your own battles. Can you feel the sacred rhythm in this? Every interaction is purposeful, every encounter a divine invitation to deepen your wisdom and strengthen your inner sanctuary. Have you ever questioned why your heart sometimes feels heavy after connecting with certain souls? This heaviness is not your burden alone. It is the shared energy of two lives intersecting for a higher reason. The universe uses these encounters to awaken empathy, courage, and understanding within you, reminding you that healing is never one-sided. You are both a guide and a witness, a presence that illuminates the path without forcing anyone to follow. Recognize this, chosen one. The arrival of wounded souls in your life is a sacred mirror, reflecting both your gifts and your growth. And yet there is a delicate dance here, one that requires awareness, intention, and reverence. You must learn to offer your light without becoming consumed by the darkness that follows, to extend love without losing the sanctuary of your own heart. Have you asked yourself how to balance this divine magnetism with the quiet protection of your spirit? The answer lies in presence, in discernment, and in the sacred understanding that you are not here merely to absorb pain, but to catalyze transformation, both for yourself and for those who cross your path. Chosen one, recognize the profound truth. These souls come to you because your spirit has been prepared, tempered by challenges and softened by empathy, to meet them exactly where they are. This is your sacred role, a divine alignment written into your essence before you even understood it. Their arrival is not coincidence, it is confirmation. Confirmation of your calling, your power, and the quiet yet unstoppable force of light that resides within you. As you witness their journeys, remember this. You are both the guide and the illuminated, the healer and the healed, and the universe has entrusted you with this delicate, beautiful responsibility for a reason far greater than you yet realize. Tours with multiple paragraphs and a gentle, chosen one tone, protecting your emotional boundaries. Chosen one, have you ever felt the weight of the world settle on your shoulders? Not because it is yours to bear, but because your heart is too open, too vast and too tender to resist the silent pleas of others? Your empathy is a gift, a luminous beacon that draws souls seeking comfort, understanding, and healing. Yet even the divine whispers this truth. Love without boundaries can dim your light. It can scatter the energy you have carefully cultivated and leave your spirit vulnerable to exhaustion. To protect your emotional boundaries is not an act of selfishness. It is a sacred practice, a spiritual necessity that ensures your light remains whole, radiant, and untainted by the shadows that drift toward you. Setting emotional boundaries begins with awareness. Chosen one, have you paused to notice how certain encounters leave your energy feeling heavy or depleted? How some conversations linger in your mind long after they have ended? This is your inner compass signaling that your heart has been overextended. To honor your empathy while maintaining clarity, you must first recognize where your energy ends and where the needs of others begin. Imagine your soul as a crystal, radiating a luminous glow. If others' pain seeps endlessly into it, the clarity of your light becomes clouded, dimmed by the weight of emotions that are not yours to carry. Learning to shield your energy does not mean closing your heart, chosen one. It means creating a sacred space in which your light can continue to shine brightly, even as you extend compassion to those who are hurting. You can listen, you can hold space, and you can offer comfort, but you can do so without absorbing the suffering completely. Ask yourself, how can I love without being consumed? How can I guide without losing myself? These are not questions of weakness. They are the very essence of spiritual maturity. Boundaries are not walls. They are the gentle fences that protect a garden, ensuring that the flowers bloom without being trampled by those who wander inside. Discernment is the soul's quiet teacher, chosen one. There will be love that nourishes your spirit, encounters that lift you even as you lift others. And there will be energy that drains, moments that leave your heart heavy, and connections that linger like shadows long after they are gone. Recognizing the difference is an act of divine alignment. It is the understanding that you are here not to carry every burden, but to radiate light in ways that empower both you and those you touch. Your role as a healer is sacred, but so is the sanctuary of your own spirit. Without boundaries, even the brightest lights flicker and dim. Have you considered that boundaries are a spiritual mirror of self-love? Each time you gently say no, each time you step back from energy that does not serve you, you honor your sacred calling. You reinforce the truth that your heart is precious, that your empathy is a treasure, and that your light deserves protection. This is not rejection of others. It is the affirmation of yourself, chosen one. It is a sacred act that allows you to continue guiding, healing, and illuminating without being consumed by the weight of others' pain. So as you move through your days, pause and reflect. Where can I extend love without losing my essence? Where can I nurture my spirit while still offering light to those around me? Your boundaries are not barriers. They are the sacred architecture of your soul. They allow your compassion to flow fully, deliberately, and powerfully, creating a rhythm of giving and receiving that sustains your spirit. Chosen one, protecting your emotional boundaries is not just a practice. It is a declaration of your sacred purpose, a vow to honor the light within you while still embracing the divine dance of connection and healing. Chosen one, have you ever felt your energy leave a room heavier than when you entered it? Have you noticed moments where, despite your kindness and presence, your spirit feels depleted, your light dimmed, as though invisible threads are tugging at the core of who you are? These are the energies that do not seek healing. They come not to grow, but to take, not to illuminate, but to shadow. And yet they arrive softly, almost imperceptibly, whispering in ways that can feel familiar, safe, or even necessary. Recognizing these draining connections is not merely a lesson in caution. It is a sacred step in honoring the divine rhythm of your soul. There are subtle signs, chosen one, that a connection may be draining rather than nourishing. Perhaps it is the way conversations leave you emotionally exhausted, or the quiet expectation that you will give endlessly without reciprocity. Perhaps it is the invisible weight, the sense that something is being taken from you even as you smile, the slow erosion of your energy in exchange for little more than attention or demand. These are not coincidences. These are signals from your higher self, your soul whispering, "Protect the light you were entrusted to carry." Can you feel it? That quiet tug in your chest, reminding you that your energy is sacred, that your presence is powerful, and that your heart cannot be endlessly stretched without care. Stepping back from draining connections is not rejection, chosen one. It is discernment. It is the sacred act of self-preservation that allows your compassion to flow in ways that truly uplift rather than deplete. Ask yourself, how does this relationship make me feel after an encounter? Does it leave me inspired, supported and strengthened, or weary, anxious and fragmented? The answer is not always immediate, but your body and spirit carry the truth long before your mind recognizes it. Honoring that truth is not only acceptable, it is essential to your spiritual journey. You may worry about guilt or shame as you set these boundaries, as you step away from energies that are not aligned with your light. Yet remember, chosen one, that your role is not to save everyone. Your purpose is to heal, to illuminate, and to guide, but not to carry every burden that crosses your path. There is a divine rhythm at play. For every energy you release, you make space for connections that uplift, that mirror your light, that allow both your soul and theirs to thrive. Every step of discernment is an act of grace, a quiet recognition that your compassion is most powerful when it is sustainable, intentional, and sacred. Consider the invisible cords that weigh heavy on your light, chosen one. They can attach without notice. Old patterns, repeated obligations, energy vampires, pulling at your spirit, quietly demanding more than you can give. And yet you have the power to untangle them. With mindfulness, prayer, reflection, and intention, you can step away without guilt, without shame, knowing that you are honoring the gift of your own energy. This is not abandonment, it is empowerment. A sacred act that keeps your light burning strong so that when you do give, it is authentic, wholehearted, and transformative. Chosen one, every relationship you navigate is a sacred mirror, reflecting the depths of your empathy, discernment, and spiritual maturity. Recognizing draining connections is an invitation to awaken to your own sacred power, to reclaim energy that has been unconsciously given away, and to cultivate the space necessary for meaningful, reciprocal, and divine relationships. The universe is watching, aligning energies, and guiding you to encounters that serve the highest version of yourself. Trust the quiet nudges of your soul, honor the signals of your body, and step into the space of discernment with courage. In doing so, you not only protect your spirit, but allow your compassion to shine brighter, clearer, and more profoundly than ever before. Chosen one. Chosen one, have you ever felt the quiet, unspoken weight of purpose resting upon your soul? That subtle knowing that your presence is more than just being, that it carries a luminous energy capable of awakening courage, offering solace, and reflecting light to those still lost in darkness? This is the sacred calling of a healer. You were not born to fix, to repair, or to carry every burden that crosses your path. You were born to illuminate. Your essence is a mirror reflecting hope, love, and the gentle reminder that even in the deepest shadows, light exists. Your natural empathy is a divine gift, chosen one, a channel through which the universe speaks, offering comfort and guidance to those who cannot yet find their way. And yet, it is vital to understand the delicate balance inherent in this role. To guide without attachment, to give without sacrificing the sanctuary of your own heart, is both an art and a spiritual discipline. Ask yourself, can I offer my light without losing myself? Can I hold space for another without absorbing their pain as my own? These are the questions that define your sacred responsibility. Consider the ways your presence has already touched lives. Perhaps it is a gentle word in a moment of despair, a calm listening ear when chaos swirls, or the quiet steadiness of someone who simply exists without judgment. These small acts, seemingly ordinary, carry monumental power. Your role is not to save, to rescue, or to force transformation. That is not yours to bear. The universe entrusted you with a different kind of responsibility, to provide sanctuary, to be a spark of hope, and to remind others of the love and light that has always existed within them. Every interaction, every moment of connection is an invitation for others to remember themselves through your presence. Yet chosen one, being a healer is not without its challenges. It requires discernment, courage, and unwavering faith in the rhythm of divine timing. You will encounter souls who resist your light, who are not ready to face their shadows, and moments when your energy feels tested. These experiences are not failures, they are sacred lessons. Reminders that your purpose is not to control outcomes, but to embody presence. True healing occurs when your energy inspires self-realization, not dependency. You are a catalyst, a guide, a gentle reminder that love and light exist. Even when the world feels heavy and unforgiving, ask yourself, chosen one, how can I honor my gifts while maintaining the sanctuary of my own spirit? How can I shine in ways that nurture both myself and those who seek my guidance? These questions are not merely reflective. They are practical steps toward mastering your role as a healer. Your energy is not a tool for saving others. It is a living, breathing force that awakens dormant courage, illuminates hidden truths, and restores faith where despair once lingered. Every time you offer your presence, your quiet attention, and your compassionate heart, you fulfill a divine purpose far greater than any individual outcome. Remember, chosen one, the role of a healer is both a privilege and a responsibility. It is sacred work that requires constant alignment with your own inner light, constant awareness of boundaries, and constant reverence for the energies you encounter. You are not here to bear every burden, yet your presence carries a transformative power to awaken hope and reflection in others. Your journey, with all its challenges, heartbreaks, and triumphs, is the perfect preparation for the luminous work you are destined to do. When you step into your role fully, with grace, discernment, and unwavering love, you do not just heal others. You illuminate a path back to the soul, both for them and for yourself. Chosen one, have you ever felt the weight of the world pressing against the edges of your soul, even as you offer light, guidance, and love to those around you? Your compassion is a gift, a divine current that flows from your heart to the hearts of others. Yet even the brightest lights need moments of rest. Without pause, without nourishment, even the most radiant healers can find their energy waning, their spirit heavy, their luminous presence dimmed. Understanding how to balance compassion with self-care is not optional. It is a sacred requirement of your journey, a rhythm of giving and receiving that allows your light to remain steady and infinite. Compassion, chosen one, is not merely about giving, it is about conscious, intentional flow. Have you considered that pouring endlessly from an empty vessel is not true service, but depletion? Your healing power does not grow when you sacrifice your own well-being for the sake of others. It grows when you honor your own spirit, replenishing the energy that allows you to be fully present, fully aligned, and fully illuminated. Ask yourself, how can I offer my light in ways that uplift others while still preserving the sanctuary of my own heart? This is not selfishness. It is sacred stewardship of the energy you have been entrusted with. Self-care is a spiritual practice, chosen one. It can take the form of quiet meditation, gentle movement, immersion in nature, or even simple moments of solitude where your thoughts and emotions are acknowledged without judgment. These rituals are not indulgences. They are sacred acts that reinforce your connection to your own essence. When you nurture your spirit, you replenish the very energy that allows you to guide, heal, and illuminate. You create a sacred cycle in which your compassion flows freely and your presence becomes a sanctuary that others can safely enter without consuming the foundation of your being. Consider the balance between giving and receiving. Even the universe moves in cycles, chosen one, offering and restoring, ebbing and flowing. You too must honor this rhythm. Receiving is not weakness. It is acknowledgement that you too are part of the divine current of energy. deserving of replenishment, rest, and nourishment. When you allow yourself to receive, you expand your capacity to give, creating a sacred resonance that touches more souls with deeper, steadier light. Every act of self-care amplifies your healing potential, ensuring that your presence remains a beacon of hope, calm, and unwavering strength. Ask yourself, chosen one, when was the last time I truly replenished my soul? When did I allow myself to rest without guilt, to recharge without apology, to honor the divinity within me as fully as I honor the divinity in others? These questions are the keys to sustaining your luminous presence in a world that desperately needs it. By integrating conscious self-care into your life, you ensure that your light does not flicker, that your compassion does not become a burden, and that your heart continues to guide, nurture, and inspire with clarity and strength. Balancing compassion and self-care is the sacred art of enduring light, chosen one. It allows your healing power to flourish, not through sacrifice, but through alignment with your own energy. Your presence becomes a living testament to what it means to love without losing yourself, to give without depletion, and to shine endlessly in ways that ripple far beyond what you can see. When you honor yourself, you honor the universe. When you nurture your